राधे राधे, हरे हरे कृष्णा। तो आप सभी का हमारे इस यूट्यूब चैनल एस्ट्रो सीक्रेट्स विद हिमांशु में स्वागत है। एम आई ऑडिबल टू एवरीवन? हेलो गाइस, एम आई ऑडिबल टू एवरीवन? यस। तो आज हम लोग हालांकि इस लाइव सेशन के माध्यम से हम हमेशा डेली जो लाइव साधना का सेशन होता है हमारा वो कंटिन्यू करते गए। लेकिन आज इस टाइम पे लाइव आने का मेरा जो मोटो है वो ये है कि आज हमको बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक जो कि मून इन वेरियस हाउसेस, जो हमारे बर्थ चार्ट में लग्न कुंडली में मून है, चंद्रमा है, वो विभिन्न जो घर हैं हमारे ज्योतिषीय कुंडली के, द मून वी हैव टू डिस्कस इट इन वेरियस हाउसेस. So let's start from the first house. Now, friends, moon in the first house is like the heart or the mind, subconscious mind of the person residing in its own place. It's like the person's heart or the person's mind uh, controls or governs the entire physique of the person. The first house is the physique of the person. जो फर्स्ट हाउस होता है हमारा, जो लग्न होता है कुंडली का, वो हमारी फिजिक को रिप्रेजेंट करता है और हमारी बॉडीली कैपेबिलिटीज और एबिलिटीज को रिप्रेजेंट करता है। अब मून फर्स्ट हाउस में ऐसे पर्सन को नेचुरली बहुत ही चार्मिंग बनाता है और ऐसा पर्सन अपने मन की करने वाला होता है। ऐसा जो व्यक्ति है वह दूसरों से सलाह ज़रूर लेगा फ्रेंड्स। दूसरों से बहुत सारी चीज़ें या बातें सुनेगा या फिर उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने की कोशिश भी करेगा। लेकिन एट लास्ट इसका मन जो इसको कहेगा, इसका क्योंकि मून हमारा जो है वह मन होता है। एट लास्ट इसका मन जो इसको कहेगा वह वही यह जो पर्सन है, this person shall do the same thing in his life. Whatever the moon says, or whatever the idea of the moon is in his first house, that thing will be done by the person. यह एक बहुत ही peculiar placement है. Now, the moon in the second house. Moon in the second house says us that we are very, very, very much connected to our family. Since the second house represents our family, friends, and second house also represents the hardships our family has faced in order to reach to a certain level, or in order to achieve a certain position in the lifetime. So when moon is naturally in the second house in the D1 chart, such person's life, the mother plays a very important role in such person's life. Mother is literally the guru of such a person. She governs or she advocates for his or her major decisions in the life. हालाँकि बाकी जो फैमिली मेंबर्स होते हैं, द अदर फैमिली मेंबर्स also play an important role, but since second house is of the family and the moon is our emotions and our subconscious mind, so such a person is literally very homesick when he or she is residing, outside of their family. When they are leaving their family, the pain is unbearable for such persons. इनके लिए यह जो बात है, यह ये नहीं होती है, मतलब सहन नहीं होती है इनको कि हमको हमारा घर छोड़कर बाहर जाना पड़ रहा है। सो दिस इज द पेक्यूलियरिटी ऑफ मून इन द सेकंड हाउस. नाउ द मून इन द थर्ड हाउस. Since the third house is the siblings are elder or younger siblings, particularly the younger siblings are represented by the third house. So moon in the third house creates a very soft and very nurturing relationship, particularly with our younger siblings. And the person having moon in the third house never fights, or he or she will never have any fight or issues with their neighbors particularly. This is a very marked feature, friends. When your moon is in third house, the people residing near you and your neighbors will always be jolly towards you. They will be very kind towards you, and you will naturally do not have any dispute with them. And since the third house is our subconscious mind and the ability to take effort, the drawback of this placement is such a person is very sensitive to criticism. When such a person is criticized in public, or said about his weak points or the points he need to correct in himself, such a person cannot afford this, and he will literally isolate himself or go into mental breakdown if moon is severely afflicted. Now let us discuss, friends, about moon in the fourth house. Now moon is our mother, and the fourth house is dealt with, or the fourth house comes under the comfort of the home or house we receive in our life. Now naturally, when moon being in fourth house, the relationship is very harmonious with the mother. द मदर, ऐसे जो व्यक्ति की जो मदर होती है, फ्रेंड्स, वह बहुत ही नर्चरिंग और बहुत ही ज़्यादा केयरिंग होती है। सिर्फ इनके प्रति ही नहीं, बल्कि जितने भी लोग घर में होते हैं, उनके प्रति वह एक अपना कर्तव्य या फिर अपना ड्यूटी समझती है, टू फुलफिल ऑल देयर नीड्स। दिस इज़ अ वेरी पेक्यूलियर फीचर। यस, 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 फ्रेंड। ओके, 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 इट्स गुड, गुड। So we were discussing moon in the fourth house. Such a person is very naturally connected by heart to her or his mother, and the mother is in the same way share in a literal way a divine bond with such an individual. Moon being in the fourth house gives the homely comfort or the very jolly experience at home, which people do not receive normally. अब जिसका चंद्रमा या फिर जिसका मून फोर्थ हाउस में नहीं है, जिसका मून ट्वेल्थ हाउस में है या फिर एट्थ हाउस में है, ऐसे पर्सन को आप पूछ के देखिएगा, फ्रेंड्स, कि मून इन फोर्थ हाउस वाला जो कंफर्ट एक्सपीरियंस करता है अपने लाइफ में, वो मून इन एट्थ या फिर ट्वेल्थ हाउस वाला कभी कभी भी नहीं कर सकता। आप कुछ भी कर लीजिए, लेकिन मून इन फोर्थ हाउस वाला अगर उसके ऊपर जुपिटर की दृष्टि हो, तो सच अ पर्सन इज हैविंग अ वेरी वेरी प्रोफाउंड इंटरेस्ट इन द होमली मैटर्स, एंड दे मे बी वेरी एक्सेलेंट इन द होम साइंसेस. Such people excel at interior decoration, or the decor related to the interior home, and the personal space of such people is very very much clean, and they have a good aesthetic sense, and they add emotional uh, level of accuracy, or we can say an emotional level of personal touch to their personal space. Yes, yes, friend. I am an astrologer. Yes, yes. So these are the things about moon in the fourth house. Yes, friends. मैं आप सबको बता दूँ कि I am an astrologer and I have 4 to 5 years of experience in the field of astrology. I come live to this YouTube channel, and I do share some insights which I feel that are peculiar and are insightful to all of you. So you can join daily on this live, and I do perform some sadhana or some remedy which is called daily sadhana session. That is the very peculiar or very important feature of our YouTube channel. आप दूसरा कुछ मत कीजिए, लेकिन जो साधना का जो सेशन होता है हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर, द सेशन ऑफ द साधना विच वी परफॉर्म एट आवर यूट्यूब चैनल, that certainly will change your life, that will bring a great miracle, or will certainly help you to overcome many, many, many challenges which you may be facing in your life. I will brief you in detail about the daily sadhana session. Actually, we were continuing it in the last month, but due to some personal reasons, I did not continue it later. But nevertheless, let us restart with a new energy the daily sadhana session on this YouTube channel. And friends, you yourself can do it, and you can share it with your friends and the family members, with whomsoever you love, and you can certainly feel a great amount of change in that. Now let us resume our discussion. We were discussing about moon in various houses, so now it's turn for the moon in the fifth house. Now the first, fifth, and the ninth house of the Vedic birth chart, or the D1 Kundali chart, it forms the trine houses, and these are the most important houses in your entire horoscope. The lords of the first, fifth, and ninth house are called Yoga Karakas of the Kundali. So the fifth house is dealt with separately in the astrological studies. The fifth and the ninth house as well are dealt separately. Since the fifth house is also related to our past life karmas and the past life manifestations which we have in this life, or which we have to face, are very certainly understood and dealt with from the fifth house. Now, fifth house also governs our natural creativity or hidden talent. People having moon in the fifth house are naturally very, very creative, and they uh, have an emotional touch towards their creative art. The people having moon in the ninth house and moon in the sixth house particularly can relate very well to the people having moon in the fifth house. The artist whomsoever who has moon in the fifth house, whatever art he or she may be performing or doing, uh, people relate them emotionally. This is a very peculiar feature about their art, and such people have a great tendency of eccentricity. Their mood is the most important thing for them. Once their mood changes, or once they have a different feeling towards achieving something, they will not do that activity, or they will not perform the task which they were doing 10 minutes ago. Their mood is very, very important to them. This is peculiar about moon in the fifth house, friends. And now let us discuss about moon in the sixth house. Sixth house is our obstacles and the debts we have to pay in this lifetime. Sixth house also deals with the type of job which we will be doing in our life. So moon in the fifth house makes people very we can say that far spread their essence, or their uh, working ability far spread in the sense that they work very heartfully at the task they are given, or they may be very involved in that particular task emotionally, and with a peculiar type of mental constitution. What I mean to say, friends, is that moon in sixth house is a little difficult position, since these people may face many setbacks in their life, particularly at the job front. Moon is a naturally a very unstable planet. Moon is literally our subconscious mind, which we call man in our spiritual or yogic scientific practices, friends. So, moon in sixth house is difficult in the sense that people find it very overwhelming at first when they go for a new job offer. For example, a person having moon in the sixth house got a new job offer, or a letter from a recognized and well reputed firm. Now they will join the job, and when they go there, they are very enthusiastic, and they literally feel that I am literally made for doing this job. But once they face the office politics or the various types of things involved in that job, because naturally we all people know that everything has politics involved nowadays, and there are some hidden faces of such people. So, in this situation, such a person cannot afford that, or cannot have that resilience to fight for such things. And they may face mental issues, or they may face backlash for this position. Okay, friends, now let us discuss about Moon in the 7th to 12th house in the upcoming session. We will be coming live tomorrow at almost the same time, and let us discuss about the remaining position of the Moon in the next session. You can also comment, particularly if you want a session or an open discussion related to your particular chart. And make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.